Welcome to our parent information video. My name is Joe.
And I'm Maura. This video is offered to you by the East County SELPA in collaboration with the Exceptional Family Resource Center for parents
By parents. And here are 5 things to know about the IEP process.
Number 1, assessments are more important than arguments. A school assessment is needed for a child to receive an IEP. That assessment will use observations, data, tests, interviews, and records to learn about one student at a time. Assessment reports contain a lot of information about your child, such as statistical information, specialized vocabulary, and graphs or charts. Many of us have to read a report several times and discuss it with the team to fully understand all the parts. It is easy to feel overwhelmed, but it is still important to dig in to fully understand what the findings of professionals reveal. We put so much importance on assessments because it's the foundation of the IEP document. It determines eligibility for special education for our students. It identifies the student's unique combination of needs across academic, sensory and motor, communication, behavioral, emotional, and adaptive domains, and it captures a snapshot of what the student can do. Stronger assessments help decision-making and lead to more productive conversations. This way, your team's conversations can be based on objective information instead of opinions or guesswork.
Number 2, areas of need and present levels of educational performance frame the IEP team's work. The assessment report provides present levels of educational performance. This will tell your team the kind of help that your child needs. For example, a speech and language assessment may identify needs in expressive communication, receptive vocabulary, articulation of speech sounds, or social skills. Or maybe your child will demonstrate need across all of these areas. Here's another example. An occupational therapy assessment may reveal student needs in fine motor, performance of self-care activities, or sensory processing. Or maybe none of these areas will be identified as a need.
3, goals are the heart of the IEP. For each area of need that Joe just talked about, the team needs to write an annual goal. The unique combination of goals for your child will help the team decide what kind and how much service will be needed. The kinds of goals you agree upon will shape the placement too. And at next year's IEP meeting, the team will review the student's progress on these goals to decide which adjustments to the IEP will be needed. Your help identifying priorities for goals is vital.
Number 4, services exist to meet the unique goals of a student. It's easy to think that more is better, but that is not necessarily true for your child's IEP services. Schools must provide what a student with disabilities needs without taking away from their opportunities to experience all other parts of being a student. When a young person is pulled out of their learning environment to receive special education services, that student is missing out on something else, whether it is a general education lesson or an opportunity to interact with a peer, or even a time to participate in a fun activity. Maura and I encourage families to talk to their IEP team about how those minutes of service can have the most impact while making sure that the services don't interfere with the student meeting other goals.
Number 5, placement is a service, not a place. It is common for families to want to know, where will my child go to school next? That is one of the final decisions that an IEP team will reach. For the majority of students, placement is a description of what your child's day at school will look like. Your team, including you, needs to consider your child's unique goals and specific services before a placement decision is reached. It is important that you understand the continuum of program options that are being considered. Please be aware that the school is afforded flexibility in determining the location at which that program is delivered. We hope this video has changed your life. Just kidding.
We hope it makes your next IEP easier to follow and you feel more comfortable than ever in participating. If you need assistance, please reach out to EFRC. Don't forget to like and follow us on social media.
With ADR, empowering families to empower students.